All right. Well, I think we'll just dive right into it. But I mean, honestly, just super proud of our players, our coaches. I think everyone did an unbelievable job there. Amazing situational football right there. But, just every single play, staying in it, staying in the moment, and, just going out and executing to the best of their ability. And a lot of stuff through that entire game, but especially at the end. So just so proud of these guys. Our offense, obviously, unbelievable job at the end of the game. Stafford, Kenny, TJ, the old line. I mean, all those guys that were out there. Danny, I mean, that was amazing. Great job by them. I thought the defense played really hard. They had some big plays and some great situational plays and special teams too. I mean, obviously Prater, amazing there at the end. So just really proud of these guys, the way they come to work every day, what they do every single day in the building, how they approach it and how they handle themselves. Just amazing game of we needed every second and, took advantage of it and just really proud of those guys for that. So, all right, we'll hit a couple questions and we'll get out of here.
Tim, start us off.
Matt, you preach situational football, and the end of the game there, I mean, that was it right there. Just take me through that drive, and I think that's the 30th time Matthews had one of those. When he goes out on the field with a minute or so left, with how much you guys have drilled that and work on it, where's your confidence level at when you get the ball there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously your confidence level is as high as it can be. You're going to go down and score, and you're just trying to figure out what are the different situations that are going to come up on the clock so you can try to help him out with that. But, I mean, honestly, tremendous job. I mean, he was unbelievable all the way through the game. We really had two different, call it end of half, 2-minute situations. The one before the half two was great, very well executed all the way through it. And nobody works harder at that stuff than he does. When we study and we go through all those calls and those situations, we have great conversation on the field and he's he's phenomenal. It was unbelievable. And, just so happy for the guys. And certainly, Matthew Stafford's, it was great. Unreal.
Thanks, Matt.
Rothstein.
Hey, Matt, I got a couple for you. First is when Todd Gurley's running toward the end zone on Atlanta's final possession, what's going through your head? Because it looks like he stutter steps and then he's maybe in, he's not in. Like, what's that emotional, 2-second swing like? Because that changes everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's great situational defense by the great situational, defense awareness right there. I thought it was perfect. They have, the defense, give the players credit. They executed an outstanding job and really very situationally aware right there. And, it was honestly, it was exactly how you wanted. So it was a great job by them.
And Kenny Golladay, what does he mean to this offense? Because it looks like even some of the plays he's making are better than you would even expect could happen.
He's a great player. He makes unbelievable catches every single week, and made some amazing ones again today. I love Kenny's everything he brings to the table for us and his way that he competes every single day. And, our conversations are great. He's competitive. He's just, it was great. It was a great job today by him coming up huge. And, we just love it. Absolutely. We love it.
And just last thing, because they mentioned it on TV, how bad was his right hand injury?
No.
Okay. They said he was playing with a right hand injury on TV. So
yeah, I think they got the body part wrong.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep.
Kyle.
Hey, Matt. Congrats on the win. Romeo Quarez, I think, kind of quietly had a pretty good season. He had a big game today, a couple of big plays for you. Got you the second opportunity there at the end of the fourth quarter. Can you just speak on how well he's played this year and how big that was today, his contributions?
Yeah, I think Romeo has been unbelievable. Really, he and Trey Flowers are two guys that they come to work every single day and they make each other better. They really spend a lot of time together talking about the game and techniques and how they practice. They stay after practice a lot and they work on individual just fundamental skills and stuff like that. And I think you can just see the growth that Romeo's had, certainly just being out there and playing and getting better every single week. But it's not a surprise because he works really hard. This guy works extremely hard. He wants to be great. And I think that he's, like I said, he and Trey, they do an unbelievable job every single day. And, glad for him, happy for him, give him all the credit in the world. He made some big plays. It was great.
It's pretty loud up here. I hope you can hear me, but just one more from me. Sorry, it's really loud up here. Could you walk us through that last play, the touchdown pass to Hawkinson?
Yeah.
What was drawn up, and then maybe how Stafford and Hawkinson kind of freelance a little bit to get it done?
Yeah, a little bit different than how it was drawn up. They actually covered the play that was designed very, very well. I think they had the linebacker sitting right there. So they did a great job on that. And, after that, again, give credit to Stafford for getting out of there, keeping it going, keeping the play alive. He found a great space to step up into. TJ for working away from coverage and getting away from the leverage and then just finishing the play. Unbelievable job.
Thank you, Matt.
Justin?
Hey, Matt, it's two really good performances in a row from your defense. What kind of momentum is – I know we talked about momentum earlier this week, but what kind of, feel is that group getting for each other, especially coming against an Atlanta offense that was averaging something like 35 points with Julio in the lineup?
Yeah, great offense on the other side of the field. Absolutely. I think our defensive guys, again, we've talked about this before, just continuing to learn to build that trust with each other and continuing to grow and push each other. And I think we took another step with that today, and we'll have to take another step next week. But right now, just really proud of the guys for what they did on the field today. Just proud of their effort and, again, just their unwavering mentality that it didn't matter. We're just going to go out and do everything we could to win and just stay in there and just hope that the clock didn't run out before we had a chance to do that. So just really proud of everybody.
And I know you weren't here for it, but the catch with Kenny getting reviewed at the end just brought back flashbacks to the Golden Tate 10-second runoff that we all saw here.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, we didn't really get a clear explanation in the press box. He caught it at like 13 seconds. You snapped it 3 seconds. What was the actual ruling there? Was there a runoff on the review?
Yeah, so a little bit confusing on the sideline with the situation because then we had the penalty too. And I was trying to get a feel for exactly what the penalty was. So they had actually stopped it before we killed the last play and before they threw the penalty. So they were reviewing the catch at that point. And then the conversation was, is this going to be a 10-second runoff or are we going to be able to snap it and kill it? So that was kind of what they were trying to straighten out after that point.
Thank you, Matt.
Yep.
All right, time for two more. Chris and then Dave.
Hey, Matt, congrats on the win. TJ obviously had the play at the end. He had at the start of that drive, he had the play where he caught it, didn't get out of bounds.
Yeah.
What's it say about him, I guess, that he was able to bounce back from a moment like that and still come up big?
Yeah, I think just staying focused and, staying in the moment, good catch, got to get out of bounds and, just to come back and forget that play, move on, take the emotion out of it and just try to come back and execute the best of your ability on that last play. And like I think Kyle maybe asked or whatever it was, but the last play was a little bit extra, kind of a little bit of an extended play situation because they actually covered the route really well. And then we moved away from it. TJ got open. Really good job by him and Stafford to just kind of read in body language there.
And then I'm sure you won't get too much into the specific strategy here, but you guys did take sort of the Hockenson inadvertent one that kept the clock running, but then a couple of shots down the middle of the field in that last drive. It's just wondering where the line is for you there, where you still don't feel comfortable anymore, sort of attacking those spots.
Yeah, we have that all kind of calculated on a per play kind of basis of what we think we have and how much field we have available to us. We're pushing it a little bit.
Last question, Dave.
Pushed it just enough, I guess, there, right? A couple of things. You mentioned the possibility of the penalty right before that. When the guy runs into carry-on, what is the potential call there? I guess I've never seen that. Is that a defensive penalty?
Defensive penalty, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. And then Flowers didn't start the game. I don't know if you addressed this earlier, so I apologize. But you used a little bit different rotation up front. Can you just explain why that was?
Yeah, again, I don't really get into the whole who starts and packages and all the rest of it. So we got guys that we got to play, and Trey Flowers is one of our starters. There's not a question conversation there. Just we had some of it depends on the personnel they put out there, and then when we put the packages together based on the guys that we have available to us, obviously being down Julian Okwara right now, and being a little bit thin in a couple positions, we just decided to try to. Some of the package kind of space out where everybody was to make sure that the reps didn't get too high so we get everybody at the end of the game.
And then last thing, and again, I apologize if you were asked about this, but the letting Dim score the touchdown, Gurley's touchdown run there, just the strategy behind that, and you hold your breath there for a second when he seemed to realize what you were doing and tried to hold himself up from going in the end zone.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I've been in that situation before in a very large game, and it didn't work out the way we wanted it to. So I'm glad this one did.
Great. Thank you, Matt.
Yeah, appreciate it, Coach.